Zer's location this week, Friday, July 21st. You guys are going to be heading to the tower. Once you are loaded into the tower, head on down to the left hand side and back towards the hangar. Follow the exact way that I'm going down and around through the staircases into the back and over to the left hand side once you reach the bottom, and you'll kind of see a tent on into the back side. Head on over towards the staircase and up, and that will bring you out at Zer. So, as always, Zer has his exotic engram for sale. You guys can buy it for the 97 legendary shards or one exotic cipher. The exotic weapon this week is the Black Talon sword. Let's take a look at the main perk on it. So, the main perk is Crow's Wings. So fires a heavy projectile attack. Heavy attacks are stronger with full energy. Now, I actually haven't really used this thing much myself, so I couldn't actually tell you much about it. I've seen people use it here and there in PvP, but other than that, really not much that I really see people using it for, so might be just kind of a dud exotic. Moving on over to the Hunter exotic this week, we do have the Lucky Pants. Let's take a look at the main perk on these. Now, these actually do some pretty interesting builds with the Hunter for the Lucky Pants. So, the main perk is illegally modded holster. So, when you ready a fully loaded hand cannon that deals kinetic damage or a damage type that matches your subclass energy type, each hit from that hand cannon increases the damage of the next shot for a short time against a combatant. And you'll kind of see it pop up on your screen. You're either in luck or out of luck. Hand cannons ready faster and are more accurate immediately after swapping to them, and provides a small benefit to airborne effectiveness stat of all hand cannons while the buff is active. Moving on over to the Titan exotic this week, we've got the Synthesept gauntlets. The main perk for the Syntheseps is biotic enhancement, so increased melee lunge range, improved melee and super damage when you're surrounded. Now, I don't really see a lot of people use these. I know there is some builds out there that I couldn't quote for them, but definitely be checking them out. I think people have been using them with some of the glaive builds, if I'm not terribly mistaken, but don't quote me on it. Moving on over to another exotic for the Warlock this week, we got the Getaway Artist Gauntlets. Now, I've actually been looking at these recently as something to use as a, instead of running the same old for my arc build, throwing these on to kind of play around with them and see how they works. So the main perk for the Getaway Artist is Dynamic Duo. So you can long press and converts your arc grenade into an arc soul and become amplified. The arc soul functions as an autonomous turret. So this thing's actually kind of interesting because the way I've been thinking about it is you can throw down your rift and get an arc soul, and then you can consume your grenade as well to have an arc soul. So you're getting those ionic traces back, which is giving you those abilities to spam a whole lot quicker. So I might actually put together an exotic build with these to see how it works and yeah, kind of go from there. Moving on down to the legendary weapons that we've got this week. We've got the Nature of the Beast hand cannon rolling with snapshot sights and rangefinder. This would probably be one of my picks in here for this week. We've also got the Disparity pulse rifle with Eye of the Storm and Desperado. This would probably be another one of my picks. We've got the Tears of Contrition scout rifle with no distraction and focused fury. The Iota Draconis fusion rifle with feeding frenzy and adagio. The 7th Seraph shotgun with quick draw and Vorpal. Right, so the threaded needle with rangefinder and Vorpal, and also the Eternity's Edge sword with infinite guard and tireless blade, which actually isn't too bad. I do like the tireless blade perk. I took a look at the legendary armor set for the Warlock this week, and in my opinion, it is absolute booty. Nothing popped out. Nothing was really good. I don't even think there was anything in here with like over a 60 stat. So Dookie, in my opinion. And moving on over to the DMT, the Dead Man's Tale Scout Rifle is rolling with snapshot sights. So the main perk for the DMT is Cranial Spike. So chaining precision hits grants bonus target acquisition as well as range. We've also got the short action stock snapshot sights, like I mentioned, flared magwell, end of the extended barrel. Moving on over to the Hawk Moon, we're rolling with moving target this week. And the main perk for the Hawk Moon is Paracausal Shot. So final blows and precision hits with the Hawk Moon grant stacks of Paracausal Charge. The final round in the magazine deals bonus damage based on the number of stacks, and then stowing the Hawk Moon on the final round removes this bonus. So make sure you're using up all of those Paracausal Shots before you're swapping weapons. We're also rolling with textured grip, moving target, as I mentioned, alloy magazine, as well as chambered compensator. Everybody, do me that favor. Come check us out live at youtube.com/at Starset7 Gaming. We are live 4 days a week, Wednesday to Saturday. Check us out. Join the Discord. Love to have you guys. Until next week, be safe out there and take care.